It's time to build the metal base. Look at this beautiful spot we found. It has so many ore nodes. I'm so excited. But first, we have just a little issue we have to deal with. Our Vanor Worm is starving and has a major injury. So we'll have to add a food box with some food in there and get him some medicine. Look at the big baby. He's upset and he went to bed. Dinosaur's over there getting some wood. Awesome. So his sand is pretty low as well, 26. So we're gonna have to get him some good food, probably better than berries at some point, but we only have berries right now, so that's what they're gonna get. So we'll just take him out until we can do that. And we'll start adding in the basic things that we need. So we have the mining pit, we'll get the logging pit, all of that fun stuff. If you're starting out or still pretty early game, tombats are excellent for mining. You're gonna wanna catch a few of them though to make sure they have great passive skills. I also was fortunate enough to get a lucky ecthier deer. He's massive and goes a little bit harder and faster than the other ecthiers, so that's pretty exciting. Another thing you can do with these awesome pals is breed them. So we grabbed the lucky ecthier deer from the metal base and brought him over, and we're also going to add a beacon. So we just gotta add some cake in here, grab our beacon, which is a flying mount, and they're a little bit harder to lift sometimes, but a little trial and error gets them into the ring pretty good. So you let them hang out for a little while, and then they'll produce a huge rocky egg. Pop that into your incubator, wait about 2 hours, and then you'll have a fresh new pal, Anubis. And you might not know it yet, but Anubis is awesome. So fast at constructing things. They're the best handy worker. He doesn't have the best passive skills, but that's okay because he's just our first Anubis. We got raided by some exploding toucans, which is always a fun time. But that just means that the raiders are able to reach this base, so we're gonna have to put up defensive walls and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm so excited to get started. I already placed down some foundations and a few little walls over here. And as per usual, I'm going into this build without a plan, so we're just gonna see what happens. It might turn out to be the most wonkiest thing you've ever seen, but it might also turn out to be amazing. Alright, so this build is probably gonna have a couple different layers and levels of flooring. We're not able to put the foundations down everywhere within the blue circle because we have the ore nodes, so we can't cover those, otherwise they will not respawn back. So we're gonna get a little bit creative, and instead of worrying about space all over the ground, we'll just worry about planning different floors for different things. So we'll have a floor that will be like for all of my farm plots, so my berries, my the wheat, tomatoes, lettuce, all that fun stuff. And then I'll have another layer at some point that'll be more enclosed because that's where I'm going to put the breeding pen. That'll probably be way at the top. On another level, we might have our workstations and workbenches. Who knows, really? You just place things everywhere and see what happens. I think I'm going to put my bed underneath this staircase. Just for now, we'll be living that Harry Potter lifestyle. Just to get things going. Add some little greenery in here. Oh, it's so cute. And of course, a nightlight so we can do some reading or write in our journals. Look how cozy. Let's add some more greenery around the base, just so it kind of breaks up the gray a little bit. Takes a lot of fiber though, and we're out. So we'll have to go make some more. We're almost ready to start building our defensive walls. We just need a few more materials. Mainly stone, but we're also going to need some cement. Oh, which reminds me, I have to go to the other base and grab all of the bones, because that's one of the ingredients that goes in the cement. Alright, so we need a bunch of wood, a bunch of stone. We'll just gather up a ton of it so we have a lot for whatever we need, and we won't have to worry about putting them back while we're building our base. Look at our Anubises, they go so fast. There's one tombat, but even if the tombat leaves, they still go pretty fast. It's time! Time to start building the walls. Okay, so we have to move all of this because I don't want to go outside of the border. And I think I'm not sure if I want to go all the way around or just kind of up to the rocky edge. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get around the wall if I leave it open. So we'll just have to see. As soon as I have it built a little bit, I'll jump on one of the birds and get a bird's eye view. And then we'll make more decisions when that happens. I'm adding in some wooden defensive walls just because I think they look cool. Not because I don't think they won't catch fire. They will. They definitely will catch on fire. But as long as you have watering pals, you're good because they'll go extinguish it. Don't add too much wood, but a little bit is fine. Now, I know there's some better metal bases. There's one that has coal. But I really like the view of this one, so this is the one I chose. I'm gonna add the workstations back in just for now. I know we have plenty of wood and plenty of stone, but I really don't want to run out. I don't know how much building I'm gonna be doing. So, you know, you may as well just always have it going. There's no harm in doing it. It really doesn't take long for materials to be used up in this game. Always building, always needing different supplies. And the crusher, because we need more palladium and fiber. Look how quickly Anubis built that. It usually takes like 40 seconds to a minute, I think, for the crusher. I don't remember, but Anubis, so fast. This is what we have so far. I did decide that I am gonna go all the way around with the defensive walls. I think it was just gonna look so nice. And I think we'll put in foundations around where all the ore spawned. We might lose one of the ore so I can complete that whole left side as well with foundations, just so we have enough sturdiness so we can build top layers. Maybe something that looks a little bit like this. This is pretty cool. We have lots of space left over for anything we need to add. I've added in all of the necessary stations and workbenches that we need. Lots of space, like I mentioned earlier, so we don't have to worry about assigning pals to a certain task because they're all separate, which is awesome. They're not all bunched up in one place. I'm not sure if we'll have to add any other levels or not. It will all depend on what machines will need better upgrades. I've got some bookcases over there for skill fruit and blueprints. We've got a few different farm plots happening with a space left for the lettuce. Our little fridge. All the major workbenches are underneath our pal spheres. We get our armor, tools, weapons, bullets, everything. Which leads us to the pal place. This is where they sleep, where they'll rest in the nice hot springs over there. And then of course we have the basics, the mining pit, the ranch, the little condensing tower. I built a little defense tower over there. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then we have our logging pit and our 2 furnaces. Now, you might ask, where did your bed go? We didn't see it anywhere. Well, we're still playing that Harry Potter life because we're under the stairs, but just on this side now. Look how cozy that is. It's so much nicer than the other one. Time to check out our defenses. We're gonna go up our little makeshift tower here, right onto our ledge. We've noticed that anytime the raiders come, they always gather in this one little spot. So I thought it would be kind of good to just get them all there and then, oh, what the heck? Excuse me, sir, you're supposed to be on the other side of the wall. You just kind of glitched through a little bit. Oh well, at least we have kind of the double defense walls up. But yeah, they just kind of all gather here and it's very easy to take them out. They usually all run away before you even have a chance to get them all. So that's pretty good. Defenses successful. The only raids we'll have an issue with will be like the flying hyenas or whatever they are. It's all of the birds. So you'll have like the beacons, the gale claws, pretty powerful ones, which they're kind of annoying, but we have enough strong pals to help us out with that. The base is all finished, so now we sleep and on to a brand new day. Time to get the pals out so they can get straight to work. Thanks for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.